From another Marvel-themed season to the return of the Imagine Order. Here are 25 Fortnite Mystery Explained. Please use code SMJM. Finally, the Kraken event might finally happen in Fortnite because of this image. Kraken event has been clickbaited by Fortnite YouTubers ever since Fortnite Chapter 1. That is because Fortnite has been teasing us Krakens on pickaxes, on Fortnite trailers, loading screens. Now it looks like it might finally happen because if you look at this image leaked by a Fortnite artist who designs Fortnite maps, this location looks kind of familiar. It looks like a location right next to Brutal Bastion. And you can see this mysterious person fighting a dragon, this random monster, and also a Kraken. Now, these monsters were frozen by the Ice King on the Ice Moon. And most likely, the Ice Moon is going to crash onto the Fortnite island. We might see these monsters arrive in Fortnite. Giant volcano might erupt right next to Mega City because ever since the arrival of Mega City, we have seen this mountain with a geyser on top. Everyone thought there was going to be a giant volcano right over here, especially this season 3, because in season 2, a bunch of leakers found volcanic assets like volcanic rocks, lava in the files, along with mud and jungle trees. Obviously, we got mud, jungle, but unfortunately, we never got this volcano. Maybe in a future season, we will see a giant volcano right next to Mega City, which will erupt and possibly destroy it, just like how Chapter 1 volcano destroyed Tilted Towers. Especially, we've been getting a bunch of volcanic theme battle pass like Relic, who's a volcano themed skin. Even Mizuki had a volcanic themed style. Since next season is going to be the final season of this chapter, since every final season the island gets destroyed, maybe this volcano is going to take a part destroying it. A new villain is arriving in Fortnite. No, I'm not talking about Herald or the Cube Queen. I'm talking about Corrupted Stallon. The new prince and princess of Oathbound was introduced, Lexa and Orin. In their crew pack loading screen, you can see both of them in Citadel fighting the shadowy figure. And a lot of people suggest that this is in fact the Rift Warden himself, Stallon, who has been corrupted by the Nothing. Because we all know that Nothing gave the Rift Warden task of building this Rift Gate, but it did not work out. Rift Gate exploded after being sabotaged. The last time we spoke with the Rift Warden, he revealed to us that the Shapeless Man is going to punish him. Maybe as a punishment, the Shapeless Man or the Nothing turn him into this evil monster. We still don't know the whereabouts of the Seven. It looks like they're going to return very soon. Seven has been missing for a whole year now, ever since they got kidnapped by Herald. Amy conducted a small experiment to find out the whereabouts of the Seven by creating this small rift portal, and we had to send a bunch of test subjects. They all came back corrupted, and one of the test subjects says that they were all different now and says it might be too late to save them. There is a possibility they might return as evil version of themselves, and we might have to fight them. Amy the robot did travel through the rift portal, and she says she's going to save them. One Piece collaboration has been teased ever since Chapter 2 Season 8. First, we got this whale glider with an X symbol on his head. First of all, that X symbol is very similar to the X scar Luffy has on his chest. Also on the show, there is a whale with a bunch of scratches on his head, similar to the glider. Now, it looks like ever since Chapter 3, Fortnite has been doing a anime collaboration per season, like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titans, and this season we got the Jujutsu Kaisen. Next season would be perfect time to release One Piece collaboration because we are getting a Netflix live action One Piece show only 4 days after the release of Season 4. There's also a bunch of random fruit items found in the files. Now, this could be devil fruits. If you've seen the show, devil fruits gives you special powers, and maybe these are going to be like One Piece mythic items. It looks like we are going to see Midas very soon because he has been teased ever since he disappeared in Chapter 2 Season 3. Just before the Fracture event, Paradigm told us to ask Jones about the Loop Breaker project. Now, we all know that she's talking about the Doomsday event when Midas tried to break the loop. And straight after that, we got this spray in the file, Midas's hand covered in chrome. We might see Midas next season now that the 7 are missing. We don't have Imagine Order, and it looks like the Lost Reality is returning. Midas might be the only person that could help us. And we have seen Midas's spies on this map. Jules is on this map, and also we got Midas's friend Meowsicle, who's part of this season's battle pass. In the early days of Fortnite, we used to have a bunch of vehicles laying around the map, but back then we weren't allowed to drive them. Greasy Grove, you could find this police vehicle. At the time, there was a lot of rumors going on that we would eventually be able to drive these cars, but unfortunately at the time, due to a lot of tragic events that took place in real life, Fortnite removed every single police vehicles from the map, and despite the rumors, we have not seen police vehicles in Fortnite ever since. Now, since we're getting Racing LTM next season, which is going to have 12 different maps, most likely we are going to see police vehicles return to Fortnite. Obviously, this season it is revealed that Dr. Sloan is still alive. If you've been following the leaks, you kind of knew that Dr. Sloan would return, because in the survey skins we could spot 2 different versions of Dr. Sloan skins, and in season 3 trailer when we saw Dr. Sloan, we saw this version of her skin. Lots of people were confused that in the survey skin it looked like Dr. Sloan had some kind of sand power. So far we haven't seen this, so maybe next season Dr. Sloan is going to gain some kind of power. One of the mystery that has still not been solved is about Singularity. It is revealed that Singularity was one of the most important character in the storyline of Fortnite, but we've never seen her ever since the mech event. Now, lots of people were speculating that Singularity was a Paradigm, since they both were very good at building robots, but in chapter 3 it is revealed that the Paradigm was in fact Brie Larson, and we already know how the Singularity looks like. Maybe next season or in the future we are going to see the importance of the Singularity. Now, in chapter 1 there was a huge rumor going on that if you find 3 llamas in one game, you would be rewarded with this back bling. And it kind of made sense because finding 3 llamas in one game was extremely hard. This rumor went on for months until Fortnite released the back bling being part of this set. The 3 llama rumor was fake. At the start of chapter 4, people noticed that there was part of Reality Tree still on the map. This was the part of the tree where Harold transformed herself. And that wasn't all. There was actually a hole, meaning Harold had escaped, and it's on the chapter 4 map. Ever since then, we have started to see mysterious characters appear on the map like Triarch Nox and Serenade with a bunch of these mysterious monoliths. There is a lot of leaks suggesting that these are in fact all working for the Lost Reality. They're all helping the Lost Reality to return back to Fortnite. Lots of people suggesting that the moon that you can see in the sky right now is in fact the Cube Cradle mothership that you saw during the live event. Even Dr. Sloan's signal she's receiving from space is something that is very familiar. Most likely we are going to get Marvel themed season next season because people have found a mysterious folder. If you go to Creaky Compound, on this desk you will find 2 folders with Stark Industries logos on them. Everyone thought this was a mistake when they first added this, but now we're approaching the end of the season and these folders are still here. And one thing we know about Fortnite, nothing they do is by accident. They could have easily just placed like normal folders. There's a reason why these folders are named Stark Industries. Straight after the Galactus event, Donald Mustard revealed to us that this wasn't the last time he was going to see a Marvel themed season. The last Marvel season was season 4 of chapter 2, and now we're going into season 4 of chapter 4. It would make a lot of sense to have another Marvel themed season. Now, talking about Marvel, we are getting a brand new comic, Fortnite X Marvel Order Restored. Does this mean that the Imagine Order are going to return back to Fortnite? Because obviously we know that Dr. Sloan is on the island and she has started the apparatus. Maybe she is trying to bring back the Order.